Hi, shalom, and welcome back to Who Knew It Was Jewish? We are on episode 140, and today's topic is Converse. Alicia Slade Converse was born to Jewish parents in Needham, Massachusetts on July 28, 1820. Converse is actually a direct descendant of Deacon Edward Converse, who migrated from Essex, England. Recent studies using DNA analysis suggested that the Essex Converses were descendants of the medieval Jews who were required to convert to Christianity due to discrimination and persecution. From the age of 16, he learned the trade of a clothier. At 19, he began his own business in the village of Thompson and continued it until he was 24 years old. In 1844, he returned to Boston, where he opened a wholesale shoe and leather company. The business was new to him, but he soon familiarized himself with its details, and during his connection with it, the reputation and success of the firm became very well established. In 1853, Converse opened the Boston Rubber Shoe Company in Malden that employed 3,500 people and became one of the largest rubber manufacturers in the USA. In 1875, the factory was severely damaged by a fire, but he did manage to rebuild it within a few months. The business was so prosperous that it expanded to Melrose, Massachusetts, and later opened branches around the country and even in England. Converse was company treasurer and general manager for 40 years and president until 1893. Alicia's cousin, Marquis Mills Converse, opened the Converse Rubber Shoe Company in February of 1908 in Malden, Massachusetts. The company was a rubber shoe manufacturer, and its early inventory included rubberized winter-soled footwear, galoshes, tennis shoes, and even some non-footwear items like automobile tires. Converse started making an early basketball shoe in 1917 and redesigned it in 1922 when Chuck Taylor asked the company to create a better shoe with more support and flexibility. After Converse added Taylor's signature to the ankle patch, they became known as Chuck Taylor All-Stars. When the U.S. entered World War II in 1941, Converse shifted production to, of course, manufacturing rubberized footwear, outerwear, and protective suits for the military. After the war's end, the company resumed production of athletic footwear and chiefly made a high top shoe in either black or white. In the 1950s and 1960s, Converse prompted in an American image with its Converse basketball yearbook. Artist Charles Cairns created the cover art that celebrated Converse's role in the lives of high school and college athletes. In 1957, Converse came out with a low-cut style of All-Stars. By 1966, the shoe was also available in school colors. By the early 1970s, Converse had diversified to include manufacturing, sport goods, and industrial products. The chevron and star insignia, a logo that remains a huge portion of Converse footwear, was created by Jim Labadini, an employee. In 1975, the design was introduced to the public. Converse was the official footwear sponsor of the 1984 Olympics. In 2003, Nike acquired Converse. Over the next several decades, many new styles were created, as well as old styles that were brought back as reimagined and reintroduced. Converse sells over 100 million pairs of shoes annually, and they have a little over 100 locations left in the world and are sold globally. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to tune in next week for a new episode. And of course, don't forget, we have merch. So if you'd like to support the series, please visit whoknewitwasjewish.threadless.com or, of course, go to the link in any of these social media bios for Who Knew It Was Jewish or for my personal accounts, and you can find it there to shop some wonderful apparel as well as some terrific accessories. Thank you again so much for tuning in today, and I will see you all next week for a new episode. Bye.